Hey, welcome to lesson 5, the one mistake you can't afford to make, nailing your budget management. That's right, you can have the best ads on the planet, but if you can't adequately manage your budget, it won't matter. I've seen this across multiple B2B clients now, and trust me, I work with amazing marketers and they have incredible ads, but they were spreading their ad budget too thin across way too many ads. And that was the biggest reason why they weren't getting the results they wanted. For example, after auditing an account that was spending $20,000 a month on LinkedIn ads, they had 155 ads running. That meant they had a daily budget of $645 and each ad was only receiving $4.16 a day. In an ideal world, each ad should have had between $50 a day, not $4 a day. Just given the average cost on LinkedIn ads alone, this was preventing them from reaching statistical significance on their ads to actually drive any real results. To get this number, let's break it down. Divide the total budget of $20,000 by the number of days in the month, which is 31. That will give you $645 per day to spend. Then divide that $645 by the optimal amount you should spend per ad. I recommend around $50. This will give you 12.9 ads, so I rounded up to 13 ads. So instead of running 155 ads at once with $20,000 budget, they should have been running only 13 ads maximum. To make this easier for you, I linked an ad budget calculator in the workbook that will help you understand how many ads you can run based on your budget. To put this into action, let's go through a made-up budget allocation for Slack. Let's jump in now. All right, so in the workbook, here we go. We're gonna open up our paid media strategy template. And in this template, we're gonna jump to our Slack example. This looks like a lot, I get it, but the purpose of this course is to really hone in on this budget section here. We'll go through this a lot more in detail in the next lesson. Overall though, do you remember the stages that we went over? The 5 stages: create, capture, accelerate, revive, and expand. These are all of the stages that are within your entire advertising strategy. Here is like the awareness that these people are going to be in when targeting these stages, just as reference really. And then that's where you're going to get to your budget. Slack is advertising $52,000 a month to the entire paid media strategy. And you can see that they're allocating specific budget across each of those 5 stages. And you can see here, so they've allocated $10,000 to the unaware create stage. This means that 19% of their total budget is being allocated to that section. And if we create that formula that I was explaining earlier, $10,000 with a minimum ad spend of $50 per ad per day will get them 7 total ads to support on this one stage. If we wanted to combine it with the problemware stage as well, that'll give us $20,000. And I even broke this out further because what you could do now is apply this same logic to our budget tracker. This budget tracker will allow you to track your budget in real time to understand if you're overpacing or underpacing, not only holistically with your budget, but also within each stage of your budget. So let's take that create stage that we were just talking about. It's the unaware stage. It's on LinkedIn. What I did was that $20,000, that is the combination of each of these combined, these unaware and problemware right here. So of the $20,000, that's 38% split of $52,000. And let's just say we've already spent $2,000. That means we have $18,000 remaining. And given where we're at in the month, we're projected to spend $4,390, and we're 22% to pacing, which is basically saying that we're actually underpacing. We should be spending $4,300, but we've only spent $2,000. So to correct this, we need to add $319 per day to get back on pace while also sustaining the right amount of ads, which is 7. Seems like a lot, but it will help you understand not only A, how much budget you should allocate per stage, but number 2, how many ads within that stage you can support with that budget. You can take all of that to make sure that you're pacing correctly in the specific day of the month so you know when and how to course correct. So now that you have all these resources, they will help you understand, plan, and identify if you're spreading your budget too thin over too many ads. B2B advertising is much more than creating powerful ads. It's knowing how to effectively manage your budget to drive the results you're looking for. If you want to learn more about building a paid strategy, we go into detail on how to leverage the 5-stage template and build your paid strategy and building a paid media program course. Your action item is to review the ad budget calculator and the paid media strategy template that includes the budget tracker so you can nail your ad budget management. If you found this lesson valuable, share it with your colleagues or leave a testimonial. I'll see you in the next lesson.